What's up guys, Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and it's time for the back nine of my round at Ockie Wisting Disc Golf Course. Let's get to it. Kicking off the back nine, hole 10, 213 foot par 3. I want this one badly, guys. It's just right there. I swear every tournament I've played down here at Ockie, somebody has hit it during the tournament. I've hit front basket and top band. Never found the in-between, though. So let's see if I can chase it today with my Flippy Envy. Trying to go to the trees that are like 10 feet left of the basket and hopefully just draw it in there. I like the line. Go! I want it so bad. Well, looks like I have an excuse to come down and visit my parents again. Still don't have hole 10. Another birdie on it. Hole 11, 345 foot par 3, I believe. Yep. So you can actually see the basket from the corner of the tee pad. It's just a baby flex shot. And based on how it flew on hole 3, I think the fission time lapse is the play. Give me my grip bag because it is humid. So yeah, right. Going right for that tree dead center in my line. Just letting the fission time lapse drag over. Hopefully flex back to the basket. The trick on this hole though is the ceiling. It gets real low right at that turn. So it's hard to air one up and get enough time to have it flex back. Ooh. All right, a little early. I think I'm decent though. I got incredibly lucky, guys. This could have kicked me back into here, and this is New Jersey, basically, is what it's known for. Just really thin trees and a lot of them. Absolute jail, so getting kicked to the edge here. We'll take it. Let's see if I can get the anode up there. Maybe get us a soft run. Oh, I cooked that over. And through the trees. That was a terrible upshot, Shay. Get that going. That was on me rushing, guys. I got to take my time, practice my swing. I did like a little short arm, like Annie swing, but I also tried to put pop on it, and the result was I yanked it over. Still got a putt though. Just got to work harder than I wanted to. Yeah, my putter's wet. All right, so something to note. After hole 11, you want to go left of the basket into the woods to find hole 12. Back in the day I messed up, and if you just follow the path out the back of the hole, it takes you to hole 13. You don't want to skip a hole. So hole 12, 321 foot par 3. I've birdied it once before, I think go for it again. And that one birdie is all thanks to Simon Lazat. He gave a great tutorial. Traditionally, I would throw like an overstable disc, like a phase, low, and just pray for a big flare skip. Sunscreen in my eye. Whoop. But the real play is go high with something flippy on extreme hyzer, and this will flip up to not quite flat and just give you that long panning hyzer. And that's enough to carry this corner because it goes way left on this bend. So I'm going relay. A lot of angle, a lot of height. Hopefully it'll work out. All right, I think I'm a little inside. I threw it a little higher than I wanted to, but that was great forward push and carry. And just coming around the corner here, you can see how dramatically this bends. Sorry guys, there's a bunch of toe busters here too. I'm trying to dodge while staying the camera. See, it's basically a 90-degree turn. And pretty much equidistant from the turn to the basket as the tee pad is to the turn. So yeah, really tough hole. Yeah, I sawed it off, put it up a little too high. Previous times I've gone into the long side rough, so I overcompensated. Whew, I think I got a cheeky gap though, guys. Got to towel off the disc. Prop the bag up. And the only crappy part about this is a holly tree, so these leaves are sharp. So I can't go down to a knee. I can go for a flicky though. Ooh, that's a putt I will take. So unfortunately, that's a shot I've been practicing a lot, that forehand hyzer flick with the anode through tight gaps, because it's really easy to hit the line with, and because it's understable, it just pushes straight through the hyzer. It's been a really good get out of jail card, so I've been playing it a lot though. Need to work on that. But gave myself this par save look. And just holds it on the right. Alright guys, you know when you're driving in the course and you're just going through the list of holes in your head, getting excited to play them? This is one of those holes I've really been looking forward to. Hole 13. It's actually a par 4, it's 475. They pulled the tee pad back. So usually I cut this hole in half, but with the shapes the time lapse has been giving me, like this is the stock time lapse shape just for me. Just right at the left side trees, let it draw to the right, finish back, maybe have a long lead eagle. We'll see. Let me get my grip bags. My hands are getting sweaty from excitement and the humidity. And again, take note of the tee pad, guys. It's actually aiming at the right side rough. So again, walk your line, not the tee pad's line. Oh, I cooked it over. Isn't that rough? Got too excited. All right, guys, let this be a lesson. Fun shots do not always end up in fun spots. So I'm lucky though I landed in this cutout. I could be in the junk and I would deserve it for that shot I just threw. So I do have a chance to save the birdie, but it is going to be rough. So I'm going to throw my beat up Fission Photon kind of at the left side trees there, hopefully drag it over to the basket. Got to keep it low because of the ceiling coming out this gap still. I like it. Ooh, I think I cooked it past the basket maybe. We'll find out. All right, so I went a little bit long in the basket. It's okay though, I gave myself an inside the circle look. Let's make sure I take advantage of it. Yep. Hard fought birdie. And whammy. Hole 14, 250 foot, par 3. So forehand is the smart play, but I feel like every time I do, I just get held up by the outside tree branches and left with like a horrible circle 2 look. There used to be an inside like flex line with something like a deflector, really just crank it over and it flex back in. But I feel like the right side trees have really puffed out and taken that angle away. So I'm just gonna go simple, flippy envy, trying to just like get a slow pan, split the gap in the trees there, go under the branches, give me like 25 footer maybe that would be ideal. There's a trash can out there, it's kind of my aiming point. Oh, I went too high with it and got hung up in the gap, but I might have a putt. All right, like I said, as long as you get into the trees, you should have a look. Oop, put that back. So, bad shot, but still got a look. Let's see if I can take advantage. Gave it all the one I wanted. Alrighty. Okay, hole 15, par 3, 253 feet. This is just screaming reactor, right hand side, just let it hyzer in. So there used to be left gap, right gap. It looks like a middle inside gap is open too. They've blocked the straight shot with some mozzarella sticks, love that, protect the trees. But yeah, I think it's just a reactor, nice and flat down the right, let it hyzer. Should give me a circle look. Oh, praise Jesus. I pulled that over so badly, but got rewarded. In the middle of my backswing there, the inner caddy screamed at me, "Hey, you're throwing this low. You should put more power on it." And the rest of my body was like, "No, we got a plan." My brain's like, "No, throw faster." And yeah, I cooked that over. Luckily, the tree spat me back out because that can get really bad. So, circle 2 look downhill. There's a wasp. Don't want to take it off. Okay. There's another wasp. Don't want to take him off either. You hang tight there, buddy. I'm gonna do my thing. You do your thing. Okay, we're just gonna coexist. Hashtag I love nature. All right. I love nature. And you high five? No, okay. Hole 16, 291 foot par 3. And I've just learned over the years, just smooth your beat up fission photon. Just let it like 70, 60% it maybe. Just let it drag over on that lazy anhyzer. And should give this basket a decent run too. I love it. Okay, I didn't hear anything. I was hoping for chains. So I thought I would be more right side of the basket, but I'm guessing I stalled out. Came in here, and I am like, we'll say 6 paces off the OB, so not a terrible fan of that. Might need to go relay next time just so I can hit it more fully and make sure I commit to turning it over. So I feel like turning it over, there's no OB over there, and also you probably get like cut rolling. I might get to the basket that way. Eating an OB stroke on this side is just stupid. It hurts. So out here towards like 28, 30 feet, we'll say. See if I can make it happen. Oh, right side, good catch. All right, guys, I think my course record out here was -5. Granted, the course has changed a little bit. So if I maintain right now, I'm in good shape. So 17, 495 foot par 4. And there is some shot shaping to be had here. You need to get the disc left off the tee, but you don't want to go too far left because there's a little bit of thicket in the middle of the fairway you need to avoid. I'm going to try and go past it though. I'm going hyzer, flip to flat with the time lapse. I just want to let this thing air out and just eat up distance for me. Get my grip bag. Whoop. Another airplane going overhead. Yeah, we have Atlantic City International Airport nearby, so we get some Idlewild action with the flyovers. All right. So I'm trying to go just under this branch here. Or do I want to swing right of it? I think I want to go right of it just to give me that airspace. Oh, that's everything I want, baby. Perfect. Couldn't have placed it better. Let's go. Now we're doing a bit of a throwback here. This is the first place I ever hit a disc when I hit one at Ockie. So I know a lot of people like to flip, to go like low highs or flip to try and cut the corner a little bit. So if you get bit, come in here, and there's a fission photon waiting for you. All right, so all right, marker in the field says that's 201, so I'm 200. Just gotta swing around this tree. So I'm thinking just a nice, high, flat deflector. Just push this kind of towards that left side rough, a little left. There's a bench for hole 5, I think there. We're gonna go a little left of that and just let this thing crash. Yep. Ooh, flare skipped under the basket, but should be a putt. Luckily, didn't go into the rough, although they carved out a little mercy patch there where I guess a lot of people fall. Good birdie. I did want the deflector shot to be a lot higher and kind of dagger in more, but got lucky the ground was catchy enough to stop me. Hole 18, 343 foot par 3. Left side is grown in a bit so you can't see the basket unless you stand here, but this hole is just beautiful, guys. Just the rolling dunes. You're elevated up over the basket looking down. Feels great. There's a bit of a headwind though, so that's got me a little concerned. So the shot now, because that left side has grown in, it's the kind of hyzer flip to flat down the right side and then just let it coast to the basket. So I'm going with my more flippy fission volt. There's also a little bit of headwind too I got to account for. But let's see if I can put this in play. If I shoot par, or if I get a par in this hole, that's my new personal best, so not too bad. Come out of it. Come out of it. All right, might be a long look. All right, guys, we got a look. Let's get the sand off my putters. Okay, get these clean. Here's a look for -7. Or I could, hit the cage, catch edge, roll into the crap, and get a bogey and go back to -5. That's possible too. But let's not do that. We're gonna be positive. A little bit of head crosswind, not much. Oh, didn't have enough on it, but that's okay. I'll take -6, and I know -7 is attainable. But that has been my round at Ockie Wisting. I gotta say, every time I come, I've probably said it a million times already if I haven't. Every time I come back here, it's just better and better and better. I mean, the holes look great. Fairways are well manicured. Even some of the unfair rough has been cleaned up a bit, which I like. It's still tough rough, but you're not getting chewed up by thorns. And there's extra holes out here I haven't even got to play yet, so keep an eye out for a video. Maybe if I sneak out here in the fall or winter to visit the parents, I'll meet up with some club guys. They can give me the tour of the new stuff. But yeah, this place is great. Back to Shay.
And that'll do it for my round at Ockie Wisting. Nothing like walking off the course with a new personal record to feel good and knowing you still could have done better. So still plenty of ceiling to explore. Heck, new holes to explore that I haven't even seen yet. So yeah, I'll be excited to get back down there and play as soon as I can. Hopefully get a tour guide to show me the ropes. And yeah, just again, I say it over and over again, but in just the short amount of time this course has existed, just seeing the amount of changes and improvements, it's so darn impressive. So again, hats off to the club down there for all the hard work you guys do to make this course great. Really appreciate it. That area really needs a solid course, and you guys have delivered. So with that, I want to say thank you guys for all your support. If you have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care.
Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.